session was about physical security perspective in a data connected world. So what were your key takeaways from the session?
My session was basically, I wanted to highlight the interface between physical security and the cyber security. What I was trying to bring out is that like any other asset, whether you have assets, physical form of asset, you have gold, you have money, everything you have to secure. There is a way to secure it so that it does not fall into wrong hands, nobody takes it away from you, nobody is able to misuse it. In that sense, data is a very intangible kind of an asset which is in a fluid form. You cannot lock it up in a box. It has to be used every day. It is not that like a gold you keep it inside and you take it out occasionally. Data is used every day. It affects all our lives. Everything, even this session you're doing is on data. So everything is data today. How do you safeguard this data which is flowing everywhere, which is omnipresent? It's like ether, it's there everywhere. So how do you protect the data? But like I said that you store gold in a box. So typically even data will be in a box, whether it is your cloud server, whether it is your physical server, whether it is wherever it is there, your data center, your switch center, wherever the data is flowing, your cables, everything is a repository of data. So there is a physical aspect to it. And the physical aspect is always the easiest to breach. What I'm trying to say, a human being is the easiest to breach and the cheapest to breach and the most sustainable. You can have a tech breach, you can have a attack on your system, you can have a brute force attack, you can have a ransomware attack, you can have something. But in some time your system will stabilize, you'll bring up your system up to the side. But you have a physical breach. You have a human being who has compromised your system, who's done social engineering, who's able to get into your system, who's able to physically pull out the data from there, or physically carry away your stuff. He's physically able to carry away your cards. So what is the way out? So the way out is to make sure that your physical security policy and your cyber security policy go hand in hand. And we have a coherent and a synergized overall policy of the cyber security, which includes the physical security part also. So my talk was all about that. And I also wanted to bring about how this issue is going to get more and more important as we go. Because the usage of data is increasing exponentially day by day, year by year. Where we used to talk about a few megabytes way back in 2015, a few megabytes per user per month. Now we're talking in like 20 gigs and 30 gigs we're talking. So that's what we're talking about now. So that is the volume.
So further, can you share some personal experience which made you believe that you can put an impact in the industry?
Yeah, so my personal experience, like right now I work in a telecom company. I've been here for about 6 years now. And before this, I was in a manufacturing facility, which was a huge manufacturing facility again. So where the environment was completely different. It was a purely physical security and some amount of tech in that. But here, where I'm working is a lot of tech and physical security aspect is there, of course, but we're doing a lot of tech. And also, it's a service-oriented company. It is not a manufacturing company. So all the assets, we don't have any physical factory or we're not manufacturing anything. So the assets are all practically they're virtual. So guarding a virtual assets vis-a-vis guarding a physical assets where you're guarding your manufacturing plant and you have the conventional kind of a thing. So I feel with this experience of over a decade, I think I'm able to amalgamate both these things and get a synergy and come up with new out of the box ideas while coming up with a security plan.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you.